Veterans, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the Long War, another battle report coming to you. Juice here, keeping it icy. Got Kenny.
Man, so icy. So glad to be here.
That's why I always am hugging all over him. We together combine all kind of ice cubes.
We are the ices.
Drinks, doesn't matter. So, man, we've got a special battle report coming up. All you hobbyists out there are going to love it. This is a little offbeat compared to the people that think we're nothing but power gamers and stuff. We've got, maybe we can even dub it, this is the basement special.
Yep, I agree with that assessment.
Hey guys, got some fresh Marines for you. Got some Golden Sentinels. This is an original chapter by a good friend of mine, Riley. Can't wait to put this on the table for you. Alright, so this is what I'll be playing. I've got 2, this is half of it, tag squad, 10 man with just a plasma gun. I've got a total combined of 3 Devastator squads. 4 plasma cannons in one, 2 heavy bolters, and 2 missile launchers that have flak in the other. Check my man out right here. This whole army is very custom. From everything start to finish, this is almost the epitome of bringing hobby back. I've got Tigurius, my second tactical squad. Following up behind those tactical squads, I've got a 5-man shooting Terminator squad with an assault cannon, a good old 125-ish points dreadnought with twiddling glass cannon, another dev squad that is 3 dev squads with 2 glass cannons, 2 missile launchers, a rhino for one of the attack squads, and a custom-made Calgar who's leading the way of the Golden Sentinels.
All right, guys, kind of breaking the mold today. I'm playing Necrons, allied with Tau. So here's a little Necron forest I've been working on for a little while for a guy named Mario. Thank you for letting me use his models. I know he didn't ask. Anyway, we got 2 Night Sights with 20 warriors, 2 Annihilation Marches, and of course, the Catacomb Command March with the Tau allies. Unit of group, unit of, I don't know, I want to call them Tau guys, Tau people, fire warriors, fire dragons, I don't know. Basic Tau guys that infuriate me because they're so pathetic. And got the commander with all the standard upgrades that make me hate him. And a unit of broadsides.
Alright guys, so we are down to mission breakdown. We have the ATC still right around the corner. We just did another one. So we're going to go with the other archetype that there is, which is objectives. Starting out as primary, all worth in equal points, but how it's laid down in the picture is 4 progressive objectives.
And progressive objectives, for everyone who's not watching, are progressively scored throughout the game starting on turn 2. But they follow all the same protocol for every objective as far as controlling goes.
Yep. Exactly. So then our secondary objectives are Emperor's Will, 1 in each deployment zone.
Dead center, actually.
Dead center, 6 inches up from the board. And I like there's a stipulation here. If we both control it, we split the points and get 5 each or whatever the point breakdown is. But if neither one of us control it, we get 0 points.
0. So a tie only counts if you both control it.
I like that. I like that. Some people kind of, it was too easy to game.
It's really easy to game. Yeah.
All right, and then the third objective is dead center the...
Dead center of the table counts as an objective.
Yep, and for at the end of the game. The tiebreakers and bonus points are very classic. Slay the Warlord, First Blood, and Line Breaker. This is a Vanguard Strike deployment. All right, Kenny, we know the mission. We know each other's armies. What are some strengths and weaknesses do you think you got? I've got a couple in my mind already.
Well, I've got the flyers. That's a big deal. Firepower. You know, I should have a slight firepower advantage, but you should have an obvious resilience and close combat advantage. So that's always a challenge, in my opinion. And if I had to pick, I always pick assault. But unfortunately, I am playing the shooting side of this game.
Without a doubt. Yeah, you definitely pointed in on those flyers. Like, literally, there's nothing I can do about it. I got some random shots. I could do some snap iron, maybe some flak missiles. We'll see. Also, what I do like about your army still, man, is, you know, Night Side's dropping 10 guys out now. no more. You just get away with 5. They kind of got the NID treatment when everybody's like, oh, you got to take 30 tournament guys. Thank you, GW, for making me responsible and taking 30. So now all of a sudden, when you pop out 10 guys, something's going to happen.
Something will happen.
All right, first dice of the day. We've got, this is for Vanguard Strike Deployment Zone. Who gets it? Ooh,
me.
Kenny gets to pick.
My laziness will prevail, and I will be literally right where I am.
There we go. Most important roll of every game, in my opinion. Roll to see who goes first.
Looks like me.
Kenny picks it again.
So I'm set up to work these progressives. I infiltrated a couple of croup, set up some broadsides because I didn't know where he was going to be. I put them comfortably out of range of maybe some of his things. They might not play very much, but you got to be. Sometimes you just got to work the mission, And I'm excited to see what he does.
All right, I'm lined up. I've got a combat squad in, both tactical squad. The second tactical squad is going to be in reserve, bunkered down on that Rhino. I've got formation here, just so you guys will find out soon. Tiggy did pick up Gate of Infinity, so they're not going to be there for much longer. And I've got dev squads kind of throughout the deployment, trying to wait for us to see what comes on. See if I can give Kenny some payback for the last couple games that he sees, Tommy. See what happens. Oh,
that is the opposite.
That is not it. Good luck.
Good luck, brother. Plan for turn 1. Advanced with these croup, bubble wrap the warlord. I'm gonna move out these annihilation bargers, try to take some pop shots at some devastator squads, and even the broadsides might be able to play on those plasma cannons. So I'm about to shoot an annihilation barge, the first ever appropriately pointed annihilation barge, 120 points, at these devastators right here. 4 shots, 3's to hit, twin linked. So that's 3 hits, but I did get 1 Tesla. That throws 2 more. Strike 7, it's 2 wounds. That's 4 wounds for juice.
I'm going to roll these one at a time because the sergeant's going to be coming up next. Actually, the sergeant is first, so he's going to tank them all right here. I mean, I'm not going to fail anymore after this one because the sergeant's dead. I mean, both heavy bolters are dead as well.
So I did more damage than I thought I would ever do. I did, since you now, in 7th edition, you go weapon by weapon. I did take myself out of range for my underslung weapon. But I did kill 3 Space Marines. I'm very happy with that result.
Seems good to me.
Okay. Broadsides are about to unload. We activated whatever stupid piece of wargear that lets me reroll all my hits.
Yeah, it's called Shiny Stupidness.
Shiny Stupidness. So I've got 12 shots. They hit all 4s. And they reroll all misses because Tower, the official codex, are rerolling everything. Not bad, not bad. And strike 7, being 2s. All that's for juice.
Here it is. See how many I can pass. Ooh, a little better.
Marines.
A little better than last time. Only lose 1 plasma cannon.
Annihilation Barge is going to continue focusing fire on the plasma cannons. Here is the old Tesla Destructor. Some twin linked action. Ooh, the world's worst Tesla Destructor. 2 hits. 2 armor saves for juice.
And here it is. 1 more plasma cannon down.
Here is the Underslung, the Tesla Carbine. 2 shots. Of course, one of them hits, and it is the extra hit variant. I think they call that Tesla. Strike 6 needs 2 wounds. Ugh. Classic me. Juice, you got 1 save to make, brother.
Here's the 1 save that I got to take from the Tesla cannon. I feel like that means I automatically pass the next 2 saves as well.
That's exactly.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the truest pimp of all time, Marnius Calgar, decided that these guys would pass their leadership check, much to my disappointment. So I didn't see that coming. I thought I was going to maybe possibly force a break check or 2, but I forgot Marnius is a G. I scooted some of my units over, plucked away some of his guys, tried to put some of my guys in a position to score some of his progressive objectives, waiting to see what Juice does.
Top of my 1, guys. So here we are. I've got some tricks on my sleeve you're about to see, and I'm going to try to focus fire on some of this Necron, some of this firepower, so later on, once the croissants start coming on, I'm not overwhelmed with a bunch of Tesla and a bunch of saves. All right, we're up to the psychic phase. Let's see how many dice I get. Ooh, I think that might be enough for gate. Obviously, priority number 1 is Gate of Infinity. I'm going to throw 4 dice at it. Got 3 successes. All right, it's time to roll this clutch hit right here in the scatter dice. Boom. So now that we've got the shooting phase going on, I just want to check some line of sight here, making sure I can see that Annihilation Barge. I am going to opt now to have Calgar pop the Tactical Doctrine, so I get to re-roll some 1s. And I'm also going to use my Sergeant with his ability, talk real whisper, all nice like to this last cannon to make him shoot just a little bit better.
So obviously I'll jink.
Jinking
Like,
it is.
Seems like a pretty good amount of firepower. I'm not going to take the risk.
All right, so this is a Ballista Skill 5, last cannon. That's a hit. This is a Ballista Skill 4, last cannon. That is a miss. And 2 missile launchers. Here's the armor pin roll for the last cannon. Nothing.
Fail. Unfortunately, got quantum shielding.
And this is the rockets.
Ooh!
Quantum shielding that.
So let's see if I lose quantum shielding for the rest of the game. Here's my 4 save against that pen. I keep it.
Had no doubt in my mind.
And here's the glance. I take a whole point.
All right, so now we're going to do Calgar's Orbital Strike. I'm going to kind of shade it right about there. Kenny, will you give me a hold there? Thank you, my brother. That's the hit we're looking for as always. And here's the wounds. There's 2 wounds.
So I'm in ruins. I got 2. This is barrage, but I do get cover. So 4 cover saves. I'll lose 1 guy.
So this was a really successful turn for me. I was able to keep my hard unit here in the center because I want to make sure just these little crude or Patagon man barges don't come in. And firepower is pretty substantial. And now I have a dual threat in the middle and with Calgar and those OBJs. Objective secure unit in the back.
Beginning of turn 2, we start scoring our progressive objectives. This is an Emperor's Will objective, and the backfield is my base objective. It's not progressive. He sent an OBJ unit over here and doubled down on killing some guys over here. So my Fire Warriors scored me 1 progressive objective. This old Night Sight that came on, courtesy of my Warlord trait that let me add any die +1 to any one of my reserve rolls or even season initiative. That's a Necron Warlord trait. I'm going to try to close out this objective secure unit of tactical units here. So we got some Twin Linked action. 3 hits. How come when other Necron players play against me,
It's all 6s.
it's all 6s all the time? 2 wounds, juice.
Gotcha, brother. Here it is. Drops 1.
So I got a Night Sight over here, shooting these flak missiles over here. This kind of matters. Let me hit you with these 4 shots. Twin Linked. 1 Tesla. Turns into a bunch of hits. Needing 2s to wound. Turns back to 4 wounds.
Power armor, don't fail me now. Or fail me.
Or just straight fail me. So I got lucky and killed that unit back there with just his Night Sight. This Annihilation Barge was here to help. I refused to shoot these 5 Space Marines that I killed 1 guy in, because if I kill 1 more guy, he will use the Lord of War ability to just fall back 2d6, and my Lord won't be able to charge. So, that's bad. I'm just going to move this guy flat out instead of shooting. My other appropriately pointed Annihilation Barge is going to open up on the remainder of this Plasma Cannon squad. Got 4 shots. That is what Necrons do to me.
I think you are a Necron player now.
I'm officially Necron.
You heard it here. So Kenny just got another tattoo on his left arm. It is of a big fish. He is now a Necron player.
I'm officially
A Necron Tau Eldar player.
You heard it here first. 2s to wound, of course. Classic.
Here it is. 3 up saves. Luckily, I have a sergeant left.
Luckily, none of those plasma cannons survive. We're about to assault these 4 guys. Overwatch is meaningless
Doesn't matter.
because I get to decide if he's shooting my chariot or my rider. I'll say my armor 13 chariot.
So I did overwatch you. I just shot your chariot a whole lot.
Just a whole bunch.
Whole bunch got holes in them.
So we're in here with a D6 Hammer at Wrath and a mission of 10. That's, of course, like that. Now that I'm a Necron player,
Now that you are fully funneling the
I
sixes.
will always roll 6s. That's 6 impact hits. So chariots, very fairly, counter strength 6 with their impact hits. So wounding on 2s, 6 wounds for juice.
I'm gonna roll these one at a time because the guy up front has artifice armor. Here's my 6 saves. Lose 1 guy.
Power armor for the win.
Power armor for the win. Got 3 attacks coming at El Pinko inside there. 1 hit. Nothing.
So Senor El Pinko, the Lord here, is really praying that 1 guy does not live.
Wow. 1 guy live. This is the 1 guy live song.
So we are weapon skill 5 now. I need 3s to hit. That is going to be a 1 guy lives no matter what. Maybe more. Strength 7, AP 2. We crush 2 guys, 1 guy does live.
Calgar sings and yells.
And he's like, hey guys, you do whatever you want and you stay there and that's your objective. So I dragged some crew back to this objective to stop him from scoring it with my objectives. Plugged away some of his elements. I am resigned to my fate over here. But I have started doing some work on this side of the battlefield. But not enough, soon enough. He's going to be able to score on me twice this turn, maybe 3 times, or twice this turn. So we'll see what the juice turn 2 has for me.
You guys feel that in here?
What is that?
It's getting a little icy.
I see.
All right, so 1 lone power armor guy is keeping it clutch right now for me, holding that 1 extra point that I was able to. Now my Terminators are going to be able to trounce right on over there and see what they do to him. I've got some more firepower I plan on doing, and I'm smelling a early Voltron with Calgar, Tigurius, and the OBJs. All right, so it's time for more Devastator shooting at that same target, that same Annihilation Barge. I am not going to pop my Tactical Doctrine. I'm going to wait towards later game whenever I have to start shooting in the sky. So I am going to, this is the Ballistic Skill 5 Last Cannon. This is the regular Last Cannon. This is the 2 missiles.
So I'm choosing not to cheat. I'm just a raw dog with these 5 ups and I still have armor 13.
All right, with that knowledge, these are the 2 last cannons. It's done him good so far. And the missile. Ugh.
Basically couldn't go another turn snap firing, that's my opinion. I only have 1 whole point last all. I was like, I'm either going to get blown up or I'm going to shoot you.
There you go. And this good old Dreadnought one more time line of sight. He's still getting that 5 up cover. So we're just going to run this out real quick. Twinling glass cannon from him. Reroll twin linked. All right. Calgar goes over the loudspeaker and chooses to use the Assault Doctrine because it looks like I'm going to make 4 charges this turn. 5-man squad on the broadsides. Calgar's going to solo the Annihilation Barge. Tigurius is going to solo 5 crew. And I've got a through-terrain 5 Terminators against the Catacomb Command Barge.
So I got some overwatching over here. Broadside right here with high yield missiles. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. 2 wounds. Seeker missiles. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. A 3rd wound. The commander with AP 2 plasma gun. And with a fusion blaster. Nope. 3 armor saves for juice.
Serving up 3 saves. Ugh. Took 2 down. All right, here we go. So Calgar's 5-inch charge. Made it with a 6. Tigurius cannot fail, just in case. And Space Marines. Got him. Last but not least, we've got the Assault Terminator, or the Shooty Terminators. 7 will do it. All right, here we go. So this is the Sergeant with the Power Sword swinging at Pinko. It's 2 wounds.
1 wound. It's not lowers to T5.
Oh, that's right.
So 1, 4+ invulnerable. And here's a reanimation protocol. He's good.
And 1 regular attack. 1 wound.
2 up save from the Nightmare Shroud. We're good. So Senor El Pinko is going to swing 3 times at this Space Marine right here before he dies. Hits twice. Strength 7. Puts him out of his misery.
All right. Here are the power fists.
Not a good roll to start with.
Strength 8. 1 glance.
Whole point down.
Here's the chain fist. 10.
It's a big dog. That's a big boy pen. Shocking that he did not die.
The most unfortunate chain of events for the Golden Sentinels, but we're still in combat there. We'll get them next turn. That's still locked down. The Voltron worked almost flawlessly, except Space Marines hit a bubble there. But my Rhino that has the combat squatted 10-man attack squad inside popped smoke, coming in over in here, taking this objective from Kenny for the next turn.
I'm going to pick up 1 progressive objective because my Lord's miraculously survived and he's still within 3 inches. He did stonewall me on the other objective. I'm going to have to make some decisions about the invasion beamers on these night sights, and hopefully I can convert on some points here soon.
Invasion beamer, is that the one that you call that nukes the whole planet, like in Chronicles of Riddick?
It is unfortunately not that good.
Oh, okay.
It is just basically I can do whatever I want with the guys inside my vehicles. It's not very good.
Oh, gotcha. That's it.
So this night scythe unloaded its cargo with the invasion beamer, and we're going to shoot the 20 Tesla destructor at the Devastator squad. 4 shots coming in hot. That's what I like to see. 2 for free. Looking for 2s to wound. Juice. Better keep it icy over here. Got 5 wounds.
5 saves, like a boss. Scout. Sergeant dead. Nope. Missile launcher dead.
Gonna rapid fire some OG warriors into the Devastator squad. Got 20 shots. They are ballistical 4. That many hits. Straight forward, toughness 4. 4s. 5 more wounds for my buddy Juice.
Here's 5 saves for you. 2 down.
Got Annihilation Barge back here. Trying to put some Tesla love on the Tigurius. That's what I like to see. Turns into 6 hits. Wounding Tigurius on 2s. Turns into 6 wounds.
Here's your 6 saves.
Is that a dead Tigurius?
That is a dead Tigurius.
That never happens. So Tigurius just died. I did not plan for that, nor did I anticipate that. But what I did was I shot with my Annihilation Barge first in case that did happen on a wing and a prayer. So that these guys can run, and with a decent run, they can be in position to take that progressive objective next turn. We'll see if they can. A 5 will be enough. So things happen this turn. I might be able to stop him from denying on a couple of objectives. He did crush out my warlord, unfortunately, but things happen because I destroyed Tigurius. The rest, I also blew up a Rhino, but I do fear his Marnius Calgar retaliation on me.
I'm smelling maybe another Assault Doctrine coming up.
I'm smelling what the rocket's coming right now. People's elbow is about that.
So now I've got Calgar's about to make an about face, I think, going in and use that Assault Doctrine as I alluded to earlier and try to take out them 10 warriors. I'm going to do some positioning with the tactical squad, and finally these Terminators are going to come over. They're going to leapfrog. We're going to shoot past the warriors. Assault Marine, the shooty Terminators are going to come up from the rear and take them. And I was able to pick up my 1 point this turn from knocking out Kenny's Warlord. So that puts us back almost at even. Popping off Tactical Doctrine number 2 because of Calgar. Thank you very much. So these last cannons shooting at that Annihilation Barge that they have been. Both hit. Kenny has declared that he is going to jink.
That armor 13 is coming through.
All right, Dreadnought. I need your last cannon to work a little better. All right, at least half the battle is done. He is hit. Now roll something that's not a 3. There it is.
So a glance. Let's see
This
if I
could do it.
see if I can make a 4. Of course.
I had to work so hard for that.
So hard to make me roll that 4. Marnius Calgar is here. I've got 10 attacks from warriors before he swings with his slow, stupid hands. We need 4s to wound this buster. Can't reiterate that he is a terrible guy and I hate him. 4 wounds from Marnius Calgar.
Oh, no. Marnius and his 4 saves.
Get out of here!
Get out of
Get
here.
out of here!
After those horrible saves, Calgar is going to try to swing with all his might.
People's elbow? Oh,
And
rerolling 1?
Mastercrafted.
You're about
Seems
to
like that's 6 hits.
Leia the smack.
Down upon the...
Oh, it's so many wounds. Let's see if we can get back up on 6s. One guy chooses to heroically struggle back to his feet.
He wants the people's elbow one more time.
One more time. So I need to make this leadership 7 check more than I've ever needed to make one before. Because apparently Marnius Calgar's Terminator armor does not prevent sweeping advances. 7. That is not a 7. So initiative 2 versus 5. You need to roll me a 1, sir.
Here we go. This is his sweeping. Ugh.
That's the one opportunity. So you're currently at a 6. I'm at a 2. I need to roll a 5.
5 sounds like you get away.
I do not.
All right, Terminators have literally moved around the board.
Yeah, they're fast.
They are fast. So they've been in a bunch of assaults, still chilling there. I'm glad that he failed or passed his leadership check, so we can do that one more turn. This Annihilation Barge is just been a bane. It has las cannon immunity. The broadsides finally passed their hit and run with the chip of does everything. And Calgar's chilling out in the open.
So I broke off here to try to make multiple targets for Marnius Calgar. We are kind of semi-standing our ground after the hit and run. He's been wounded twice by luck. This is our only opportunity to kill him right now. I moved a couple other units around, scored up another tactical point, and I'm trying to maybe plug away on some space resistance. So I'm gonna start off with the snap fires from this. No Tesla action. Need 6s to hit
Calgar's not going to change.
all day.
You are a Necron player, by the way.
I am an Necron player now. There we go, thank you.
Very well.
2 hits, turns into 1 wound for Marnius Calgar, taking a 2-up armor save. He's good. The underslung weapon gets a hit. And another one for Marnius Calgar. Good.
All right.
We'll transition right to the buff commander with his fusion blaster, 1 hit. Of course it misses. And my plasma gun, 2 shots, 1 miss. That's an AP 2 wound.
4-up save.
Ugh. Tough times.
War is here.
Tough times. High yield missile system, 3 hits, 2 wounds. Seeker missiles, 1 hit, 1 wound.
No look.
Ugh. Marnius Calgar is going to be initiated next turn. The Necrons were unable to do anything this turn. We are holding on to very little. Marnius Calgar is about to come in and
he is punching McPuncher.
oh my god, he's going to
Really?
choke slam this guy, then he's going to leg drop this guy.
Yep. All in one assault phase.
That's the end of my turn.
So now it is my turn 4. I pick up another 2 progressive points. I'm kind of inking ahead here, and with not as many models on the board for my opponent, Kenny, it is tough for him to try to catch me on that, so I really want to try to sink my claws in right here, or Power Fist, if you say. I'm just going to start spread out, take objectives, and as we just talked about, go punchy McPuncherton. All right, up to the shooting phase. Got my last 2 members of my dev squad chilling on the ridge, shooting their last cannons again. Over here.
Should have some cover behind that wall this time.
I agree.
I will not jink. I'm just going to raw dog it.
Here it is. 1 hit. Probably a 3. Oh my goodness, no. It is a pin.
Yo, I'm bleeding. I'm not sweating. Yeah. I'm actually bleeding and sweating.
You're bleeding and sweating all at the same time.
See, I guess if you explode me.
I am at +2. Do not.
Poor little guy.
So that Dreadnought has been chilling next to an assault for the last 2 turns, but he still has got last cannon, so he wants to shoot downrange. So I'm going to try to instant kill this guy so Calgar can move on. This is Twin Link last cannon.
Obviously, he'll go to ground.
He's going to ground. I'm going to make him roll it.
What's my cover save turn into? Shooting through whatever this is called.
So shooting through is a 5, correct? And then go to ground is a 4?
Yep.
Here it is.
A 1 is not the correct roll.
No. I think he goes van move. I'm going to declare the charge here to here and receive this overwatch.
See if I get lucky. The plasma weapon? Nope. The fusion weapon? Negative.
And we predetermined this is a 7-inch charge. No tactical doctrine or assault doctrine left.
Marnius Calgar finally
is slowed in his tracks a little. So that was a very successful turn for me. I was able to pick up and make that unit that the Terminators were assaulting run away, for them never probably to regroup again. Moving in position to take a commanding lead going into turn 5.
These guys, because they got broken out of combat, were able to pick up another objective. So I got on the board again this turn. I'm positioning myself to finally take out Marnius Calgar. My other Night Scythe is going to try to take out this 1 Space Marine, and my other Night Scythe flew off the table. I don't have many models on the board this turn. This could be a risky maneuver. Okay, so the plasma gun. Let's see if we can score good old 2 hits this time. Hitting on 2s. Obviously not. Wounding on 2s. Yes, 1 form save for Marnius Calgar. I'll just move ahead to the fusion weapon. So it's 2 form audibles for Marnius Calgar.
Here's the plasma. This is the one that counts.
Oh my god!
Yes! Oh.
So this Night Scythe is going to try to excommunicate this last Space Marine, aka the People's Elbow, Samoan backbreaker. Twin links. So I missed 1, but good old Tesla. That's what I hope to see the single tear that has rolled out of my eye for every Necron player. 4 wins.
Here we go. That guy's dead.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it. He won't be in Bad Boys 3.
So my 2 fleeing Necron warriors, my buff commander who almost killed the World War, and my Night Scythe are all I have remaining.
The ratio to guys in power armor and Terminator armor is a lot more compared to guys in Tau suits and Necron, whatever they have. So literally my game plan now is jump on objectives, try to table.
Try to win this game.
There it is. All right, starting out, 2 last cannons, gonna go to try to instant kill Crisis Suit Commander.
Going to ground for that 6-up save.
1 hit.
I will make all the 6-ups right here.
It wasn't a 1, which I was fretting. Is it a 6?
Negative.
Dreadnought, Twin Link last cannon to the flyer. It's not a 6. That's not a 6 either. Well, it definitely kind of went to plan. At lower point values, there wasn't points for the Iridium chip, or whatever that thing is called to make that guy toughness 5.
And I guess to be honest, as a fledgling Tau player, I didn't know what it was. I just know whenever I play against Tau, they always have those 5-up saves. Let's just talk a minute and said that.
They came with it. So I was able to instant kill, pick up some stuff. Everybody's in the position that they need to be. We're going to see if this game ends here coming up soon.
So I wouldn't mind if this game goes on. I only have 1 more unit in my army in reserves. So I'll 3-up, the game continues. It does. Night Scythe is going to try to put Marnius in his grave. He only has one wound left. Let me see if I can channel the Necrons player in my heart. How many 6s can I get?
I take it back. You are not a Necron.
I'm not a Necron player. Twin linked. Back to being a Necron player.
There it is.
There it is. Let's see how many wounds I get on Marnius Calgar. 5 armor saves for Juice.
Calgar's not going to die today.
Duh.
Look out, sir, to that guy. Calgar did his work.
So I killed the Lord of War. Very happy about that. I will inform you guys all at home that I will be jinking in the upcoming tournament.
Guess what I'm doing? Jinking. Single teardrop after Marnius Calgar was teleported off the planet. So it looks like I'm going to try to do some snap firing and move those Terminators, since Calgar is dead now, in position for Linebreaker. Alright, these epic blast cannons been doing so much all game. We're going to keep snap firing. We got 2 up top and a twin linked from the Dread. Nope.
I jinked.
Alright, that was turn 6. Let's see if there's going to be a turn 7. Nope.
Thank God.
Yes, sir.
Put me out of my misery.
Great game. Thanks, Kenny.
All right, so the last dice have been rolled. The game went pretty long, and you lost a lot of stuff, dog.
I didn't have a lot of things left on the table at the end there. two Necron flyers.
I mean, it was entertaining to watch, that's for sure. But yeah, it was a little last stand there, but you know, it was pretty cool. So I gotta ask, like, do you think if you had some sort of maybe formation or Decurion or detachment or some sort of buffs, do you think you would have done a little bit better?
Well, you know, an optimized Decurion detachment goes kind of against what me and Juice were trying to do here today, which is play kind of the basement field, the beer hammer field, the beer and pretzels.
Oh, we definitely saw that.
I had my models, and I wanted to play a game one before the game went red.
No doubt. I mean,
But you're right. Obviously, it would optimize the Decurion detachment would have done a little bit better.
I think so. I did like the Talon and the Necrons. It was kind of cool to see a little OG kind of theme going on there, and you know, some classic Talon detachment or allies.
Just a cat and an ally, basics, back to basics.
If you had to pick your MVP, what would you think it was? Because I'm
The
thinking
Night Scythe that killed Marnius Calgar.
yeah, that's what.
The Night Scythe that killed Marnius Calgar.
Well, I don't think he died. I think he teleported back to the
Teleport back to the battle march.
to the battle.
And my second MVP is the Night Scythe that killed Necrons.
That's pretty good. So, what are your impressions? And I know this was the Beer and Pretzels game. Playing Necrons for the first time in 7th edition, seeing their new rules. What are your impressions of the Catacomb Command Barge?
The Catacomb Command Barge is still a fun unit, but it's not that OP status that it was before, where you think you killed it and it gets back up on a floor up. You know, I like it now that I've seen how it operates. I might play it again, but a different, like a more cagey capacity. But I think there's better choices for HQs than Necrons for sure.
Well, it was good seeing you actually playing some scrawny Xenos for once. But you know, maybe you'll take down the next one, man.
Thanks, brother.
All right. So, Juice, you're in the winner's circle again.
I was just drawing a circle over my head.
This is you. You're in it. So, really interesting game. Pretty fun beer and pretzels game, right?
Yeah. Real quick, too, like, that is very liberating. Like, it was one of the first actual real casual games that I played probably in the last, like, year and a half. I always had really good games with friends. I always had real competitive games. Literally, this game was nothing more than let's throw some dice, see what happens. I had a Devastator squad that had 2 heavy vultures in it. Need I say more? Like, it was a lot of fun.
No, there's definitely some cool stuff going on there, for sure. And I was going to talk about the Devastator squad. You had the one with the 2 flak missiles, and that got taken out early. But it seems like the guys in the back with the last cannons and the Dreadnought, making a little fire base in the back, were really doing some work.
Well, it seemed as if that because you look at them and they have las cannons, but actually they were nothing more than just bad bolters. Because I don't think they killed anything. not one thing. Well, maybe they did kill one thing. I don't know.
They
Blew
killed
apart
a couple
building.
things.
Yeah, but it just goes sometimes. When you have some optimized stuff, you do a lot of shooting and a whole lot more. When you have to kind of rely on a couple random shots, But Kenny being just such a good player, he was able to put down all my firepower. I had 3 dev squads, and at the end of the game, I'm only rocking 2 little last games.
Two last games. Two piece shooters. What I liked about the list was it was a very beer and pretzels kind of Space Marine list, right? But with a little bit of tech, like Tigerius, and the ability to, you rolled gate, which you pretty much always get one thing. You pick something with Tigerius, and you kind of always get it. That really added a new dynamic to this kind of laid-back list, and you were able to do some crazy stuff with it. What do you think about for some of the players out there that maybe have some more basic lists? You can put 1 or 2 things in it and kind of take it up a notch.
Exactly. Something like that. Like, we actually joked, like, man, this actually wouldn't be a bad list if instead of these Terminators, it was Centurions or something. But, you don't have to have them. A lot of people would have got sucked in thinking that, I have to teleport my Terminators around. But, hey, this is an objective mission. Think outside the box, no matter what you're playing with, and try to formulate a plan. So, I deep struck in OBJ exactly where I needed it.
Yeah, and it did a lot of work. They separated out, started running around. Those Terminators were all over the place, going super crazy ninja status.
And one more thing, the reason why you want to go for a gate, you want to go for something like that, as you saw, I only have 1 vehicle. It's a single Rhino. So, and I've got a bunch of walking Marines, so you want to try to give yourself as many options to move around the board where you can.
I agree completely. So what would you say, I know we talked basically about the Devastators, was your MVP for the game?
If there could only be one. Finally, The Rock has come back to do it. Marine Scout Guard all day, every day. Punch me. He has many names, Lords of War, all the wars.
Yeah, no, he definitely did a lot of work. Well, man, it was a fun game to watch. You're here in the winner's circle again. We'll see how it stacks up for the next one. Yep. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks, brother.
All right, guys, make sure to work out your hobby muscles at least 30 minutes a day. And head on over to Long War for exclusive content and more. Become a veteran of the Long War today.